Let's do a quick review before moving on to our final three letters. Just read what you see. You ready?
Ча, ха, ша.
Чор, хор, шор.
Чит, хит, шит.
Жил, цум, зал.
Матч, мах, маш.
Дача, даха, Даша.
Awesome. Okay, next letter. Can you guess the pronunciation? So this letter is pronounced ya.
Я,
So how would you pronounce this word?
Россия.
That, of course, means Russia. And this city?
Ялта.
If you travel to Yalta, be sure to visit the
Пляж.
which is the word for beach. With that je ending, I'm sure that they took the word from French. And it's also similar to the Spanish word, playa. Now, what do you think happens here?
Регистрация.
Registration. But where you'll see this letter most of all is at the end of certain adjectives. For example, this word says pizza, right? And look here at the ends of these adjectives. So it's a big pizza,
Большая пицца.
a tasty pizza,
Вкусная пицца.
Italian pizza,
Итальянская пицца.
always that aya ending to describe the pizza. All right, next letter. So this letter sounds like.
Now
Like the letter J, this also seems to have been created for imported words. Again, French ones, mostly. For example,
Эксперт.
is expert. But that's originally a French word. Same with this.
Элегант.
In English we say elegant, but again, I'm sure that we took it from French. The main point is that when you see a Russian word that starts with this letter, you'll likely be able to figure out the meaning. It's probably going to be a cognate. Like this vehicle, what do you think it is?
Эвакуатор.
It sounds like evacuator, which is what we call a tow truck. Now, before getting to our last letter, let's look at two special characters in the Cyrillic alphabet: the soft sign and the hard sign.
Мягкий знак. Твердый знак.
They're not really letters, but pronunciation instructions. Now, here's a question. How would you write out the Russian name Olga? If you're like most students, you probably wrote this: Olga.
Olga.
But in reality, there's a soft sign in there, and it sounds like this. Listen.
Ольга.
What that soft sign tells Russians is that they need to bring the middle of their tongue up to the roof of their mouth as they pronounce that L. So not Olga, but Olga.
Ольга.
Let's compare these two words.
Мал.
And here it is again with a soft sign added after that L.
Маль.
Again, side by side.
Мал. Маль.
How are they getting that sound? Well, basically, as you pronounce that L, the middle of your tongue comes up to the roof of your mouth. When I do it, I kind of have to make a half smile. When I say the first one, mal, my mouth barely has to move. But this one, mile, my tongue is moving and my mouth has to open and make room.
Маль.
If you're still having trouble, one way to kind of cheat is to say the English word mile, M-I-L-E, but cut the vowel very short, and again, put the middle of your tongue against the roof of your mouth. So mile becomes mile. Mile.
Маль.
So try to read the title of this book.
Мальчик и дом.
The Boy and the House. And this other character, called the hard sign, it simply instructs Russians to insert a pause when pronouncing the word. And it's pretty rare. really only a few words come to mind that have a hard sign. This one,
подъезд,
is the entrance to your Russian apartment building. And this
объект,
is an object. I wouldn't worry much about the hard sign. I mean, you can go weeks and never see one. But the soft sign, I try to work on that, because if you nail it, you'll go a long way to decreasing your accent in Russian. Okay, drum roll. Our last letter. So this letter is pronounced
ю,
Here, try to sound out this name. That's a little hard to read that font, so let me rewrite it here.
Юлия,
In English, we say Julia with a J, right? And the name of this cafe?
Юпитер.
Again, in English, we add a J sound, Jupiter. And what's being offered here?
Барбекю.
Barbecue. And remember how this letter
я,
is often seen at the end of adjectives like большая pizza? Well, so is this letter, but in a different context. So, for example, I ate a big pizza. Listen.
я съел большую пиццу.
I ate a tasty pizza.
Я съел вкусную пиццу.
I ate Italian pizza.
Я съел итальянскую пиццу.
Why all those ooh sounds? I go into it in great detail in my other courses, like my Russian Made Easy podcast and my video course, Russian Accelerator. But essentially, when you do something to a feminine noun, in this case, I ate the pizza, it changes to an oo ending, pitsu, and the adjective changes to rhyme with it. All right, awesome job, guys. Go on to the last section, which is the final exam. I'll see you there.